Here, switch my camera real quick. Sorry, guys. All right, guys. Hello and welcome back. Oh, why is this doing this? There we go. There we go. Hi, guys, and welcome back. We are so excited for tonight's guest, the one and only Ralph Renna. But before that, let's talk about that open mic night is at the King's Inn every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And August 23rd, DJ Tees will be at the Pretty Paws. Foreign events and adoptions are available. That is from 10 to 4. And Myron will be doing live drawings from there. And September 6th is the King's Fest. I think they call themselves the Double Duo, or I don't know. But 7 bands, $25 suggested donation. There's food, all the fixings. Drinks are plus.
The Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dozen. That's what it is. Dirty Dozen. All right, let's bring in the Ralph Renna. I've been waiting for this moment.
Don't feed the Ralph.
Hello, Ralphie.
Hello, Cass. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
And I'm glad that we picked tonight to do this because it's so hot. So we're inside with the AC. I don't have to leave the house. And that's it. So I'm happy to be here. Fuzz is here too, right? Somewhere. Fuzz is somewhere lurking around there, right?
Hiding.
He's hiding.
Background.
Okay.
He's only there when he's needed.
All right. Yep.
Okay, Ralph, where do you want to start?
You tell me. Where do you want to start?
I'm going to start with some questions for you.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Okay. So I know you're a big radio guy now with WABY. So if your mic could talk back, what would it say to you?
Shut up, Ralph.
I think everyone says that, not even your mic.
Everyone says that. My mother used to say that. And sometimes lately now, because there were a few big radio guy moments for me. And every time I get into it again, I learn a little bit about what I don't want to do. I did the last time. So this time around, it's say something important and do it in 30 seconds and shut up, or 10 seconds, and not spending minutes and minutes and minutes on the mic. Because in radio, that seems like a lifetime. And we're lucky to have people turn the radio back on again. So I let the music do the talking. Shut up, Ralph.
Years ago, yeah. That's funny.
Yep.
So you're a big music guy. So what bands have you been in? Let's talk about that.
I don't know if Fuzz knows this yet, but I've kind of retired from music. From music, not from radio. From radio was 2 years ago. Now music now. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I think I've chased that dream, and you do chase it when you're a musician. Since I was a wee little pup. So we'll say from 1993 or 4 is really when I started playing bass in a hardcore band. I just met Fuzz in that era too, and that was Politics of Contraband. I later on started Last Call with some friends, and then I actually joined Last Call. I think they actually had already started as a band. I don't know if we had a name, but they were starting. I think I joined, and then come along Black John Wayne, and there was a band I played in called The Firefight. I did some acoustic stuff called Trailer Park Moonlight. I did some hip hop stuff called MC Wop Slop. I don't care if it's politically correct or not. I'm Italian, and that's what it was. And that would have been, if I would have taken that seriously, and instead of making a joke out of it, because I thought I sounded silly rapping, some of it was good and some of it was just silly, but it was fun. And then of course Let Go Daylight and The Tradition, and The Tradition's where I landed. And now I played a show last week, 2 weeks ago at Druthers, and it was the first show I played
right from my house.
First show I played in a year. It felt great, but I was also felt like a job again, and I don't want it to feel that way. I want to be able to play my own music. So I'm not fun. If I want to record again and get on stage again, I will. But for now, I'm just putting the guitars down, and I say that, and I've been playing guitar every day this week, but I don't want to go out and play shows. I think chasing that dream is over.
That's how I met you.
Yeah, the music's really kind of dying off for me.
Well, yeah. Everyone goes through stages. Like
were you ever in a band?
Me, a band?
Yeah, you. No,
I play Guitar Hero, and actually, I almost beat the whole world tour. So let's just make that known now.
Have you ever sang karaoke?
Oh my goodness, I love it. Shania Twain.
Okay.
I feel like a woman.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. No, yeah. I never ever played Guitar Hero. And I've never ever, because it's a rule of mine, because I'm a musician, I'm never singing karaoke and never will. Nope. Rule of mine. If you're going to play music, play it badly, but with instruments, and sing badly, but don't do karaoke. If you want to be a musician, that's the rule of musicians anyway. So for you, it's okay, because you said you're not a musician, right?
No. I mean, I Guitar Hero. Yeah.
So then karaoke's cool.
Yeah. I love karaoke. It's like Cassidy Don't kind of thing, but yeah, we love it. So what's your favorite gig you've ever played?
Wow. Stump the Ralph.
How about
I played a show. I got it. And there's a million of them, and they're going to pop up throughout the night. But I played a show with Black John Wayne in, like, I'm going to say not Springfield, Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And we hooked up with a band that was there. I wish I could remember their name. They were cool guys. And they called us a month before, because we were like the metal band coming in, rah, and they were like a rock band. So they were like, listen, we just wanted to do you the respect that we didn't want to corny this up, but we are doing this show around Halloween, and we're going to do a Daisy Dukes contest. And all the dudes, only dudes could enter the Daisy Dukes contest. So at first I didn't know that part. So I'm like, yeah, and I wasn't single. I think my wife went with me at the time, but we were like, cool. I'm like, well, I'd rather look at a bunch of girls in shorts, but I got there and it was all guys in Daisy Dukes, and that band was dressed up in Daisy Dukes too. And I was not going to put Daisy Dukes. Nah, yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Was I turned on by dudes in Daisy Dukes?
No. I hope not.
Yes.
No, just unless it's Fuzz. Now there's only one dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I were ever to go the homo road, and I say that with all love and respect and rainbows, if I were to ever be gay, the first guy I would call would be Fuzz.
Was Fuzzy?
Because one, if you're gonna have sex with somebody that's not a female, you have to love them, and I love Fuzz. Two, you have to know.
Way off the top.
Well, no. Do you want me to not go any further with this?
No, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you have to love someone, and I love him. And we joke about it so much every day on the phone. Like, we talk like we're lovers. So that connection's there.
Okay.
The only fear is that it's going to hurt. That's all.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay. So no, I'm not turned down by Daisy Dukes.
Next question, Ralph. My goodness. Have you ever been recognized by your voice in public?
Yes.
Like, hey, this is Ralph Renna. Wow,
yes.
You have.
Yes. Well, it was more of at a radio event, and it happened recently. And I was just hanging out with the WABY table and van at a concert. And some girl come up to me. She's like, "You're Ralph, right? I recognize your voice." And said it just like that. And I'm like, "Yes, I am."
Yeah.
So another dude approached me. I still can't believe I'm even doing this today. I'm grateful, and it is cool to have people recognize your voice, or listen to your music, or ask you for an autograph. Like, that makes me feel so awkward. So I usually sign Fuzz's name or Mike the Enforcer's. Yep.
No, I'm grateful that you came on tonight. Like I told Buzz, like
Thank you.
Ralph is like the one person I want that like approval for my podcast.
And you wouldn't want to have to and why wouldn't you want me to break my first gay experience on your show? 55 years old this August 25th. Never had a gay experience, and I'm about to come out of the closet on Keeping Up with Cass.
Yep. See, now we have recorded and it's live, and here we go.
There it is. And of course,
Cassie Sassy from Keeping Up with Cass, and you hear this now at 6:13 p.m.
No, I'm not.
So,
I definitely love women. My wife's name's Cass. I'm never had a problem with people who choose to do what they do, and I definitely don't think dudes look good in Daisy Dukes.
Okay, rough. All right, let's get off the Daisy Duke topic.
You asked.
It is a mom podcast I run, so let's tread view.
I have another stage moment though that popped in my head. If you want me to tell you about that,
yeah, let's hear.
Another
Go ahead.
what was a good moment. I was playing a show at Last Call. I was at the Hudson Duster in Troy where we played. I lived upstairs. I was just getting back on the radio. I was in the band, and I was playing a show on Election Day in Troy, my hometown, which was rare, with Agnostic Front, who are a real big, one of the top New York hardcore bands. And I'm playing, and there was a loft above my head where the band set up. You had to get on scaffolding to bring all the equipment up. Mm-hmm. And usually the singers, they dropped the mic down. The singers sang on the floor. Hardcore show, people moshing all over this place. And the singer from Agnostic Front, who I've known over the years, actually was there watching me and was there watching my whole set and liked it, and never knew the whole time I was coming to his shows that I was in a band, because I really wasn't like, hey man, listen to my band. I just would go to their shows, and finally it just happened. And I kind of got, it's kind of like the stamp of approval. You know, you're playing hardcore music. You're from Troy, New York. You're not a New York hardcore band, but you kind of got the stamp of approval. And then it happened a couple more times with other bands. So that's really all that popped in my head.
Love that. Okay. Is there one word or phrase that you see yourself using all the time?
All the time?
Yeah. Like on the microphone.
In the microphone, do you mean on the radio?
Yeah, on the radio or whatever.
On the radio.
Like
okay. Or no, in life.
But like,
in life. What's happening?
No, like on podcasts or like on radio.
Okay. I've noticed I've fallen into metal mode. Then I'm back on the radio and I say words like sick a lot. And normally I'm usually on the phone with a friend or Fuzz, and I say it and I'm joking. I say, what's happening? What's happening? But I saw some guy go, what's happening? And I like that. So that's something I say a lot. That's it. That's all I got for that one.
What's something about working in the radio that no one would warn you about?
Would warn me about?
Yeah.
In the beginning, when I went to radio school, actual broadcasting school in Albany, you know, you spend money to go there, and they do kind of tell you it's a tough business. You have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to move. You have to be willing to make sacrifices, which means you're going to make shit for money.
Yeah.
And that's what I learned in the beginning. And I didn't care. I had a different plan. I was okay with landing my first radio gig on a college channel, and that's where I met Fuzz. We did some amazing things. WVCR, that was 88.3. So they had a rock format, hip hop, polka, metal, hardcore, punk. It had it all, and it was a 25,000. Now I think it's a 50,000 watt station, but that was huge. That was actually bigger than being on Z-Rock or getting on the Edge. I think those days were the days that I used for how am I going to do this now that kind of, you know, there's someone that owns this station, but as far as what's happening with WABY is a lot of what I bring to the table for him, you know?
Yeah.
And I definitely took that template from WVCR and brought it all the way 30 years later to WABY.
Yeah, and I love that you play like local musicians' music and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, they usually we're starting to play a little bit more. I'm starting to see a little more interest in having more local music being played. So once or twice a day, a couple times a day may happen soon. But that show needs to stay where it stays with Kim's show Generator and then the metal show. But yeah, it's great even just to be able to sprinkle a little bit in and be able to help the local music scene. But all in all, WABY is a commercial radio station. And it's just different than the other stations because my generation, any guys in their 40s and 50s, you know, heavy metal, that's our classic rock. Marshall Tucker, respect. Move on over. Metallica. Led Zeppelin, awesome. Legends. Black Sabbath, R.I.P. Ozzy, move over. But the heavy metal acts of today, Alice in Chains, are still going, you know, Slipknot, bands like that. And then being able to just slip in a Slayer or something that might have been too heavy, Lamb of God, Killswitch Engage, 15 years ago to play on that rock radio station. Now it's just normal. And that's what I like now the best. It's normal. It's not something that needs to be stuck on at midnight. It can be played all day long. So
I just want to let you know that Brandon works for the union now, and they listen to your guys' radio all day long, every day. They love the WABY radio.
I have a few good friends that are I have a few good friends that are union, and they probably work with Brandon on some of these jobs. I know these two guys that I know real close. My friend Tom and my friend Aaron, they're on these jobs for the next 3 years. They're on these jobs and give me a stack of stickers. The whole crew wants them. So these whole crews of construction workers and framers and concrete workers and that's what this rock radio has always been built on. It's like blue collar, working class stiffs, and they want to hear metal and they want to hear it now, and they don't want to hear the same songs. We love the
blue collar men.
Yes, the blue collar men.
We love the blue collar men.
And we love the blue collar women too, because out here in the country, there are, and I'll just say it, my wife is floating around here. There are like 5 beautiful women working on a construction crew. Now, normally you see some girl, Nancy, with a cigar hanging out of her mouth. She's this tall, but these girls are like supermodels. And they were on one of my roads a couple of weeks ago, and they were catcalling to the guys in the truck ahead of me. So I thought that was cool because normally it's the businesswoman looking all sexy, walking by in the suit, and all the construction workers are like, "Hey, baby." But these girls,
female, no matter what she looks like, she would be a blue collar girl no matter what.
I just kind of drove by with my head down because I didn't want to I didn't want to make eye contact. I was there, we'll be like, I'm married. I don't flirt with other women, but I saw what they were doing. I thought it was hilarious. So there's some beautiful construction worker women out there, blue collar workers, who listen to the station too. Then I found out a few of them listen to the station. It was great.
So let's get back to the bands you're in. What was the different vibe between each band? I know you said like traditions where it's like acoustic, and then what other?
So I always wanted to play music, and I didn't think I was good enough to even play guitar or sing or do anything or be able to follow a whole band. So I got into radio. And then I got into radio, and I was like, I can play bass, 2 strings. Let's do it. And I got in a band, and immediately I'm playing in front of 300 people. That's crazy. Not because of me. In the beginning, I would say it would be because of the people that I joined the band with. They were in bands, Flatbroke, Harbinger. They were in other bands. And we all joined together to create that Politics of Contraband. So I was like fortunate. I was lucky. Then I started booking shows more. I already started booking shows for my friend's band. Now I'm playing in that band with him. So hi there. We can see you. You waving?
Hello.
Hey, it's her house too. Hi, Rose, and here comes Rosie. Okay, so that was a hardcore band. That was a metal band. That was moshing. It was crazy. Fast forward to a couple bands like that, and now I'm in the corner of a dimly lit bar on McDonald Street in Schenectady called the King's Inn, and I'm playing in the corner in the dark for 12 people. And I used to think that playing for thousands and thousands of people is what we wanted, but the first time I ever played
More sentimental.
right, the first time I ever played King's Inn, 12 people were rocking out with us like we were playing a giant stadium. So there's the difference. I went from very aggressive train wreck type music to a pretty little pin drop. So I went from one extreme to
More
another.
homely kind of music.
Yeah. You know, because I think I was afraid to stop screaming into the microphone and actually sing. And can you do it? And it took me 15 years to get to where I'm still not there, but I'm happy with the way I sing when I do. La.
I love that. Perfect. Okay, so I want to bring up the hot tub video.
What hot tub video?
Oh, just wait.
Uh-oh.
Hit it, Buzz.
Oh my. Cass, they're showing the hot tub video.
I know.
I'm talking to the other Cass.
Oh, I'm like,
there,
I know.
There it is. The moment of truth.
Christening yourself.
This plays in a loop on in my house, by the way.
Just turn it off, please. The feet.
No, we love it. We love it. Literally love it. Literally the funniest thing ever.
That was planned. The only thing that wasn't planned was me actually getting in the hot tub. It was like, all right, so I'm in a hot tub for the third time in my life, and I'm really enjoying it. Back massage, it's great. And we were just joking, and I said, take some pictures, shoot some video. And then I was fooling around later, and I edited something together with Buck Cherry's Crazy Bitch and put it online, and people went crazy. That was actually a form of midlife crisis.
Yeah, it looks like you're
my body. I'm going to express myself. I'm a heavier guy than I'm a heavier guy than I'm a heavier guy than I was then. Right. So I'm a lot heavier, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just take my clothes off and get in this hot tub and not be afraid of nothing. You know, there could have been a little bit more exposing, but there was definitely good camera angles, and it was nothing. It was just a joke.
Those
I have fun.
Angles, I'm very impressed. Very impressed by like the whole video. Not gonna lie.
Well, you can thank my wife Cass for shooting all that video.
Thank you, Cass.
Yeah, thank you.
One Cass to another. I appreciate you.
So that was inside of a boathouse. So the boathouse is outside of the house that we rented twice last year to go to take the dog. No radio, no WABY baby, no nothing, no shows, no fuzz, even though I talk to him every day. Right. No nothing. Just shut off. And we drove 3 hours north, and we're going back there August 4th. We're going back there August 4th, and it's just the house, the dog, Cass's parents. We invited along. I'm gonna fish, and I'm gonna shoot another hot tub video.
I would say hot tub part 2.
Yep, that's where the hot tub is. The hot tub is in Lake. Here's the name of it, Chattagay.
Whoa, perfect. You know,
we're on the Chattagay Narrows.
I love that for you. So
that was a joke.
You have some questions in the chat we should get to.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
What cities did I broadcast from? Albany, Troy, Schenectady, local capital region. Not until now did I actually go national. I did go national once when I worked with The Edge, and meaning there was a show that was played on 30 radio stations, and it was played, and I think they only played a portion of my show that I produced. And then at the end of the month, they released a CD sampler with the whole show on, and they pressed 10,000 copies of those and sent them all over to bands and record labels. And so that was the first time I actually broke out of Albany. It's a big deal, but it was just a little bit. But now, for a year, Loud Media, our company, has a WABY in Knoxville, Tennessee. So every day I produce a show for Knoxville, Tennessee, and I produce a show for Albany for WABY. So there's WVLZ Knoxville, and so I am on 2 stations now, but it's internet too. It's web-based, it's app-based, and there's people listening to us all over the world. And no, we're not like a big station. If you're the kind of person that's, oh, I listen to Slayer and Johnny Cash, and then do your thing, create your playlist. We play hard rock and metal, and I think we do it well. And I think that the United States, there's no radio stations like this. Now there's going to be hopefully another WABY type station popping up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. So national, I'm on 2 stations, Knoxville and here, 5 days a week.
Love that. You said Wyoming? There's going to be another one?
Okay, Ralph, when you were a child, did you want to be a musician or a DJ, or did you want to be something completely different? I wanted to be an elevator operator.
What?
I wanted to be an elevator operator because I went to work with my father, and he worked at the state assembly. And I remember walking in and meeting this black guy, Charlie, I think his name was. He's so awesome. And I thought that was the coolest job ever. It was like, what floor, sir? Yeah. And that's it. You couldn't just walk in an elevator. It was the 70s, early 80s. Man, it was the 70s. They had an elevator operator. And that's the first thing I remember. And then I think I heard Casey Kasem. And I liked the DJ thing. But all the time I wanted to be a musician. Got a guitar, took lessons, failed at it, strummed, sang, yelled, never made it. Radio, band, radio. This is my life. So yeah, elevator operator, DJ, musician. All right, I'm just reading this, though. I'll read it. Everyone can see this. It's on the stream. Okay, yes. I've been around music a lot of years and must have had a lot of connections. Okay, if you want to get out of playing your music, are you thinking about doing something more like producing or another aspect in the music industry? Yeah, no.
You should produce my music.
So I'm going to produce Cass's new hip hop album.
Now I'm going to call myself C Money.
C Money. We got first thing we're gonna do is work on that name. All right. So no, I don't want to do. So to answer his question, I don't want to do anything else in the industry. I think in the past, musician, booking, writing for a newspaper, producing a television show from my computer, just going out and hosting shows. And trying to get advertising dollars and promotions and doing, I think he spread it all too thin. So the music's just on hold for now. I'll always do that. But someone handed me a radio station and said, I live in Tennessee. Can you just get this thing up and running for me? I was like, okay. And it just upward spiral from there. So I realized that I don't need to write for a newspaper. I don't need to do a television show. I don't want to book shows. I don't want to play. I want to put everything I have into WABY because it was a dream. I tried to retire out of what we were doing, all those things from Fuzz. He wouldn't let me, and then WABY came along, and I'm putting 1,000%
Just take it
into
and run
that.
with it. Yeah.
I'm putting 1,000% into that, and it's working.
I love
Because
that.
I owe that to myself, because before I wasn't the one who could actually make decisions and just go, yeah, it's fine. If I think that something's not going to float, I'll call the boss in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But decisions are made by me, and I move forward with them. So yeah, I'm not gonna fuck this opportunity up.
No, don't.
No.
Listen, you're doing great at it right now. So that's it. All right, we have a little play a little game.
A what? A game?
Name these celebrities.
Naming celebrities. Okay, what's up?
Who's this?
God. That's
Are you
Prince of
kidding me?
Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, R.I.P. I actually shed a tear for him yesterday.
I know, RP.
That is one of my favorite bass players in the world. What's his name? Balzac Fuzz? Flea? What's his last name?
Play, you got it.
What's his
That's
real name,
Flea.
though? Is it Peter Balzac?
I don't remember,
Yeah, it's
honestly.
Flea. Yeah, he's an amazing person. Amazing musician. Okay, that is... it's Lincoln. It is George Washington. That is Custer. And that is Robert Plant. Yep.
Close.
Okay.
Okay, that's a negative, but
Okay.
It's Jefferson and Teddy Roosevelt.
Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln.
Yep. Yep.
And
Just one.
I did have to Google that earlier to get it all written down. But
That's
who's
that
that?
Fox. That's that Fox News guy. That's Kid Rock, right?
we love
Yep.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's this next person?
That is the beginning of Kevin Stone. I think that is. I don't know. I think I was still a virgin in that picture. You see how clear my skin is? I should be covered in acne. So why is she laughing, Fuzz? Didn't she realize how sexy that was in 1987?
No, absolutely not. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
laughing.
no mullets.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
No, we had a perfect setup. Good plan for you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hurt my
Good
feelings,
plan.
Cass. You are not.
No, we're
gonna
not
hurt my
hurting feelings. We just want to get you by surprise.
Oh,
That's all.
okay, cool.
Were you surprised?
I was very surprised. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for.
Okay,
throwing
let's
Ozzy
talk
in.
about that though. Where did that name come from?
What name?
The Stone.
Oh, Kevin Stone.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
I've told this story before, but it's simple and it's corny, and I fell for it like a sucker. I wanted to use my real name, and somehow, some way, there was a lot of DJs in that day, from the 80s up, and I was 1988 and 89 when I was in school. They always told us in school, you always want to have a stage name. And I'm like, I'm Ralph Renna. People, you know how many people I know? Like, I know a lot of people, my family, my friends. I'm from Troy. We're a big community. They're like, you need to change your name. So I went on the air as Ralph Renna. And that was it. I did what I wanted to do. And then I graduated. And I think it was in my second week of a 3-month schooling, I went to WVCR and started there. 2 months after I graduated, I got a real job on an oldies radio station in a haunted house in Amsterdam. And it was 97.7 at the time. I think they run it now as the Exit. And there was some guy there, and his name was J.C. Hayes. I'm like, J.C. Hayes, like Purple Haze, J.C. and the Sunshine Band. That's all I thought of. And I was like, this guy's corny, man. But I'm like, whatever, because I'm sitting in there with full mullet going. And he's like,
We saw it, yeah.
like he made me say I didn't like my name, and I didn't care. I was given that name. It was my grandfather's name, and he was like, "What name would you rather have instead of Ralph?" I'm like, "I don't know," and I went, "Kevin," and he goes, "Kevin." He goes, "Who's your favorite band?" And they weren't. It was like Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd, and I said, "The Rolling Stones." And he went, "Kevin Stone."
I love that.
So 2 days later, I went down to the city clerk's office and I started a DBA, does business as Kevin Stone. And then I went back to WVCR. I said, "Everybody call me Kevin Stone. I'm going to be on the air as Kevin Stone."
Listen, me and Fuzzy have been laughing for the past couple days.
So then I went on Z-Rock as Kevin Stone. So now I was like, I want to stay at WVCR too. So I went by Stoney and Uncle Junk.
Stoney, I love that.
And I used to lose my voice a lot. So I went by Mr. Whisper and Fachim and a few other ones. But no, and then I built up 10 years of this name, or a little less, maybe 7, 8 years of Kevin Stone. And
you got more years than that.
And they asked me to host this it was a Stigmata cranial abuse reunion, and they put hosted by Ralph Renna on WVCR. I'm like, "No, I'm Kevin Stone." And right at that moment, I'm like, "No more Kevin Stone. I'm just going to be me." And that's it. So yeah, JC Hayes, I blame him all for that fake name.
I think you loved it though.
I played into it. I didn't know I was still, I guess, a kid, you know?
Right,
I think it's silly now. I think it's silly now because now I'm myself. You know, now fuck you, Frank.
I'm so thing.
Fuck you, Frank.
That's right.
I remember that night. That was the night we played the Kings in, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was
that's
also
where I first met you guys. Both you and Fuzz,
fun.
remember?
That's fun. Thank you. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
That was
back in the day.
Well, glad you could poke fun at my mullet, but I'll tell you what, that thing was
I love the mullet. I love the mullet.
Well bred. It was well fed. It was feathered over here. It was flipped over there. It had a mind. I have
Dominico's hair.
What's that?
I have Dominico's hair going to a mullet right now.
I see that it's starting to grow. I see that you're starting to let the kids. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I tried cutting his hair the first time.
Do you think that Dominico's going to have any musical interest in anything drums? Because Fuzz and I were talking about buying him drums. Yeah, we're going to buy him a drum set just so he can drive you nuts.
My second cousin bought him drums already.
Cool. He's good.
And it's like a musical one. I literally take the batteries out. I'm so bad. I take the batteries out and I'm like, we're done for the night. Not doing it.
What's louder than drums?
So I went to Red Hot Chili Peppers when I was pregnant. Oh,
you were what? Nancy. You were what?
I was pregnant. I was about to give birth.
And what about the Chili Peppers?
I went to the concert.
While you were pregnant with him, okay.
Yeah, about to give birth. And ever since, like, for him to go to sleep, I play Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Really?
He loves it. It's
I
soothing,
believe that.
like,
I think he can heal it. I think he can hear it.
You know, he loves it. California, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, any music now, like, Hurts So Good. Like, that's his song. He literally will stand up. Like he'll shake
John
his booty
Mellencamp, Hurt So Good.
Yeah, he'll literally shake his booty butt.
Okay.
Do you have a video, Fuzz?
Yeah.
Of that stuff? Yeah, like watch.
There he is. Shake it.
He's so good.
That's funny.
Yeah, he loves it.
So how do you like momhood? How you seem to be really thriving at being mom.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, but it's raising a mini me, and it's hard. Now with like Terrible 2's coming, Like he's literally my clone. So I'm arguing with my own self all the time. And I've never realized like how hard that is.
Parents always said to us, I can't wait till you have kids. You'll see.
Yeah, my mom's
You're gonna
always
get it right back. You're getting it right back. Good though. We live and we learn.
No, I love it though. I love being a mother. But he's the sweetest little boy either. Like too. Like
Hi,
wants
Rosemary.
me, he'll give me a kiss.
Yep.
And he's like, Mommy, give me a kiss. And I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do now? Like he's gonna do something bad after that.
Yep.
I already know. But
very good.
Yeah, he earlier was like pop pop, you know, Mike. He's like pop 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 pop. Mm-hmm. But he whispers, he goes pop pop.
Yep.
And I go, okay, let's call pop up on FaceTime.
So that means
pop pop.
All right, gotcha.
And he's like, he FaceTimes him. He goes, he's so shy, and he goes pop pop pop. It's so cute. He doesn't even want to talk to me in the morning. When I'm at my mom's house, he wants to talk to pop pop.
Nope,
not even me.
Well, that's all right. He's sick of you. He's with you all the time.
I know.
Even when I ran into you at Huck Finn's at one time, you just handed him to me. He just came right to me and it's like, he doesn't hang out with somebody else, man.
24/7. Yeah,
he's okay. So that's
good. Ralph.
He's really friendly.
Yeah,
really friendly. Yeah, he wants to
hang
hang out.
But he learned how to say.
I said he needs some dude time, and that's what he wanted. Dude time.
I know. Right. But he had his first sentence the other day. You know what it was? I really like corn. I really like corn.
Does he like corn?
Yeah, well, he was eating corn on the cob, and he's like, I really like corn. I'm like, first sentence you have is, I really like corn. I'm like,
that's all right, though.
I love you, mommy. Or
is that what you wanted him to say?
Of course.
I love you, mommy. Well, maybe it's
something. Yeah, no, I really like corn.
Having
like,
kids,
okay.
My take on it is, and I don't have kids, just being around a lot of kids in my lifetime. Having kids is like having a parrot. You have to teach them what to say.
I do, but he will not tell. Like, I'll tell him to say something. He'll look at me and be like,
"Of corn."
Nope. And then 20 minutes later, he'll say it. He's not on cue and nothing.
Yep.
He's literally my child. Like, it's literally me in a little baby form. And it's like scary.
It's true.
So he'll look at me and I'm like,
she's adulting.
I know.
She's adulting.
It's scary.
Yeah,
it's
very
scary.
good.
No, but I love it. I want like 17 more kids.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks.
Peace out. Yeah.
You do not want to raise 17 more kids.
No. I wish I could like clone Dominic going.
You know,
17 more kids. No, I'd probably say like 4.
4?
But
okay.
4 kids, yeah.
Okay. Fuzz, she was keeping track of the time. 45 minutes and 29 seconds into the interview. She wants to have 17. No, we're going to stick at 4 kids. We got you in recorded too, you know.
I know. Brandon's probably listening too. I'm just kidding. I don't want 17 kids. But no, yeah. Maybe in the future, but not anytime soon.
No.
My little baby is my little baby.
There it is. Did we miss
anything?
Let's
get back to some questions.
Oh, we got more. Here we go.
I got a whole list.
All right. What's next?
Okay. What makes your station lead out more than other stations? What makes you guys that? What makes your guys' station like more popular or better than other stations?
I'll never say anything like that.
No, I'm not saying anything negative.
Better. No. Better than others, never. Because the way I look at it, all these radio stations that are around here are like heritage.
Okay,
go ahead.
Let me redo the question. What makes your station more? I don't know. You have me lost for words.
Unique.
I'm thinking about DPQ. I'm thinking about Daisy Duke still
I know.
in my head.
I know
I
what you're
am
trying
lost
to
at
I
a
know
word right now.
what makes us
But
stand out is what you said earlier,
yes,
right? Okay.
stand out.
So,
Without the Daisy
but
Duke.
I'm still going to
And I'm
answer it.
like, oh my goodness.
I'm still going to answer it with the way I run it.
Yes.
In the back of the day, and it may be happening with other radio stations, there used to be radio wars. Every radio station was trying to trip the other guy up, trying to do the better thing, talking about each other through the imaging. And I don't do that. And I'll drop them all props, picks, Q, WGNA, Fly 92, B95. They all do their own thing. They're all heritage radio, EQX. They're all heritage radio stations. They're all stations I grew up listening to. They're stations that I respect. I have friends in all of those. And it's not war to me. All I know is that this time around, it's different. The first time around, you had a lot of rock stations competing against each other that were all like WABY, the Edge, Channel, Q, playing the same stuff, wanting the same shows, tripping each other. No, now it's just WABY. Everyone else gave up on this format of hard rock. What makes us stand out? There's only one of us. That's it. Yeah. There's only one of us. So being a small station, and we are a very small station.
You're not a small station. You're not a small station. But
we have a big, people are like, hey, your signal's a little weak here. Get the app. That's all I can tell you. It's a small station that was an experiment. And he met me, met a few others. We decided to try to help this guy out. And we were like, we could do this. We know what to do with this. Just let us do our thing. And here we are moving along. So there's only one of us is really what makes WABY stand out. There's no one to compete with. It's in my mind. I don't look at it like I got to be better than all these radio stations. Yeah, everybody wants to be number one. I just want to be able to stand out for what we do. And that's it. And that's my only goal. No enemies. No enemies.
Yeah, no, I love that though.
Yep.
Love that. Are you guys having a booth up at Saratoga Fair or no?
We are going to be at the Saratoga Fair. Yes, and that started. There she goes again. we have we'll be at tomorrow actually. We're going to be at Vice and Virtue with the Big Empty and with Raven.
Oh yes, yeah. I wanted to go there, but it's gonna be too hot, I think, for me and Dominico.
And Saturday, 4:00, we're going to be up at the Saratoga Fair. And then I think
I'll be there Saturday.
Yep. So that's where we're gonna be.
I'm going Saturday with Dominico and Bran. So
good.
The Saratoga Fair. So maybe we'll see you there.
See us there. Maybe we could drag the fuzz out of the house.
And Miss Daisy Dukes. I could not get that
fuzz. Maybe you can find me.
I am mortified. Thinking about Daisy Dukes and Fuzzy and
these dudes had wigs on, lipstick. They went all out to look like Daisy. They were going, and they weren't gay guys. They were just normal, straight lumberjack looking.
I know that's
with beards, and they were just trying to be funny, and it was hilarious because then we played. Look back to the story, and we're the metal band. Now you got a bunch of dudes in Daisy Dukes moshing and beating the shit out of each other. It was hilarious. Out, yeah. That's why that was one of the best shows in my life. Right. I guess so. Goodness.
All right, let's see what else I got for you. Okay. What is one idea that you want to bring to the radio station, but you have not brought it to the station yet? A big idea.
A big idea?
You're not dropping it?
Well, no. The one thing that has to happen and will happen and I just can't put a time or date on it. Might be a year, might be 2 years. A radio station festival that makes people go, holy shit, I had a great time. An Edge Fest,
That'd be awesome.
a rockin' derby, a big day out, whatever it may be. You know?
That sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah. Yep. That's one thing that I haven't pushed that idea because there's too much to do right now. Being a bit, it's a lot of work, and it's going to need a lot of timing and planning. And to be realistic about it, 2026, maybe more looking like 2027. And you just, sometimes it takes 2 years to plan something like that.
That's a great idea, though. You know, like how like Country Fest, like Rock Fest.
Yeah, absolutely. But
idea, actually.
You don't see many of those. You do see a lot of
exactly that.
And I'm not knocking these bands either because they're great. Bon Journey. I mean, the same bands. There's so many bands that play country, play covers, dance, and the same bands play the same summer local festivals or the same
every single
genre comes through to a lot of these, and it's a lot of the same people are booking these things. And maybe being on the inside, I know that. I just want to do something different every time. If there's going to be a Billy Joel tribute somewhere, I want to have a Metallica tribute somewhere. Yeah. I want to do 100%. Something different. And this time around, I think I'm holding the sword higher and the horns for rock and metal, because this gave me a home again to be back in it. As well as the Extreme Music Awards,
Oh yeah, let's talk about that too.
Extreme Music Awards. I just come out of a meeting today that I wasn't originally not going to be in. And all I can say about it is that it happened last minute. It was already a meeting between one of our partners and this company. And I don't think I needed to be there. I think I just threw in my 2 cents here and there and threw in a little hype, which isn't bullshit. It's all truth, because this thing is awesome. Hopefully 2026 is going to be bigger, because by this time we're done and we're ready to hire everybody and book it and get it announced. Now we're talking to people about how can you help us make this even bigger. So that's all we'll let out of the bag. There's going to be some announcements next week. I believe I'll be sitting on this stream privately tomorrow with my 5 friends doing this thing with Fuzz and the guys. So we're actually having a meeting about what happens next. So it's going to be cool. I love being part of it. And it's not about money. Cool. It's not about money.
It's just a joy about being there and being involved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It gives you.
And I'm going to attend the next awards. I've never been to one. My parents have always been, but I'm going to make sure I have a tour that night, and I am going.
55 minutes and 30 seconds into the stream, Cassidy committed to being at the 2026. Yeah, that's right. On January 17th.
I will pay promise.
Mark that down, Fuzz.
Pay promise. I will be there.
It's definitely fun. I'm clipping. Sorry.
No, I clipped the segment, so we have it on file.
Oh my goodness! Thank you, Fuzz. Thanks for coming out right now. Love you.
No problem.
But what was I going to say to you? I don't remember, but
it's all right.
I had something good to say. And I don't remember.
Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself doing these shows? Getting different guests on? Yeah, and I really appreciate you having me on.
Do I have your approval now?
Well, you had my approval. You've always had my approval, but you don't need my approval at all. You don't need Fuzz's approval.
Kind of. You're the Ralph Renna.
Yeah, but what's with the? You make me sound like a
Ralph Renna.
Do you know that there's going to be Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel, at the Saratoga
Oh
Fair?
yes, I cannot
Right.
wait. Yeah,
You make me
at
sound like
11 a.m.
the Ralph is going to be at the Saratoga Fair. The Ralph Renna. No, and I appreciate that, and I know you
Yep,
mean that.
there's the
I
Ralph
know
Renna
you
right
mean
there.
that is the serious,
Kinda.
insane side of me. Yeah, I know you
No,
mean that.
we
And
love
I
that.
appreciate. These are all like pictures from when I was a kid. You guys get a kick out of
No,
this.
it's Kevin Stone. Leave us alone.
The ghost. There he is.
There's Kevin Stone.
So yeah, so Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel, will be at the Saratoga Fair.
11
Yep.
a.m. Saturday. I already
You're
have the
going
whole
to be
schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already have the whole schedule in my phone for everything. Yes, and truck polls are at 2 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
There
be
it
there.
is. That's more your speed. You're more of the motor girl, right? You like the big
Yeah, well, Dominico
monster
will love
trucks, huh?
it. I'm not into monster trucks, but Dominico will love it.
You want
He
your
likes
son to
anything with
love it.
spoilers.
Does he like it? Is he
I'm laid
scared?
down now. I don't do anything crazy anymore.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does your son like it, or does he get scared from it?
Oh my goodness, he starts my mom's 4-wheeler.
Yep.
Like with a key and like literally like revs it. At 1.5 years old, not like about to be 2, but yeah. I take the key away from him and he's looking at me like, he goes, more, like for key. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I wish you were like not that smart, but yeah, no. When he goes to my parents' house, he goes, pop. He goes, vroom, vroom. He wants my dad just like ride him around the 4-wheeler, like laps and laps and laps for like hours.
Right.
He gets off and he screams. I'm like, I literally grew like a motorhead.
So you don't get on motor vehicles anymore like that?
I mean,
I know you had a couple little bumps and bruises, but hips, hips and stuff.
I don't know. I kind of got something in the making now for this winter.
Yep.
For snowcross, but Mom, if you're listening, you didn't hear that.
Oh boy.
Oh, look, Judy's calling me right now.
Oh. Don't you dare. You scared me. Did she?
No, I have her number, but no, she wasn't calling me.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You're a danger to yourself. No way, Judy says.
No.
Right there.
Yeah.
There it is. No way. No, we won't let her now. She's
now I'm more focused on my son.
She's gonna stay behind the camera.
No, I want to buy him a little 50 dirt bike with like training wheels, like everything.
Well,
I want to start my dad's.
I guess that decision is up to Grandma.
Yeah. Gammy, go away, Gammy girl.
There it is.
But
Thank you.
all right, let's see what I probably have 1 or 2 more questions. Let's see. It's so dark in here, I cannot see. Okay, let's talk about you promoting. Do you want to promote any concerts coming up or giveaways or anything like that?
No. I just can say only thing I can promote right now is WABY, and anything.
No, I'm saying through that though. Is there any like giveaways we're gonna do?
Yeah, there's of course Pantera's coming up. We're giving away tickets for the next few days.
Okay.
We're gonna be involved with some other shows at SPAC. Some announced, some aren't announced. We're just trying to get through Pantera. One of them that I want to be involved in is because it's not only legendary, but caters to us with Corrosion of Conformity and Judas Priest and Alice Cooper. And, maybe we'll play a little bit of Priest and maybe a little bit of Cooper, but we're heavy on Corrosion of Conformity. Those shows are important to what we do. And of course, we're going to turn 2 years old. And instead of me trying to book this epic local show with all these awesome local bands like we did last year, I just wanted to be able to be part of something and kind of make it our party. And we were lucky enough to luck out with Buck Cherry. So
I know I have to get my tickets for Buck Cherry.
Our anniversary party is coming through Empire Live, and because of them, we're able to just attach our party to it and have fun. So that's October 15th.
I love that.
So
yeah, I have to get tickets.
And then it's going to be wintertime, and things are going to slow down a little bit, and it's going to be more listen to find out what's going on. And yeah, I can't really divulge anything else because it's kind of attached to the Extreme Music Awards, and those announcements will be made. So
that's fine.
No
Yeah,
behind the scenes footage yet.
Give us a little piece of it. So
Yep.
We can run with that.
Absolutely.
All right. I think we're done, Ralphie.
I know, and we stayed for an hour here, 1 hour and 2 minutes.
I know.
These are usually half-hour shows. Thank you for letting me
they're usually
babble with you. This is the best babble I've done in a while.
Really?
Me, I'm the babbler. I'm the babbler. Yeah, it's been fun. Fuzz, we had some chemistry, her and I, right? Chemistry as far as show goes.
100%.
Yeah, the Daisy Dukes.
I think it's because we like each other, Cass. It's not like if I say I was like the rock star or whatever, like Axl Rose.
You're kind of like a rock star, Ralph.
Yeah, but not. I'm a Ralph star.
Right, let's just simmer down. All right, put your Daisy Dukes like back in the closet. Let's simmer down. I just I want you on the show, and I appreciate it. And it's like, I
appreciate
not your approval, but like you saying my show was good, and I appreciate it. Having you on here
because I see you doing your own thing, and when I see people doing their own thing, that's how you succeed. When people try when people try to succeed, money. Okay, when people try to see money, so you see your rap character come out, Fuzz. When people try to be something, they don't succeed. You're going to succeed, and you will.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Rob.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just cutting my jeans down in the Daisy Dukes as we speak.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I got to.
Ralph's got his Uber on the way.
I have to pee.
Okay. All right, Ralph. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I will talk to you soon.
Respect. Okay? Thank you, Cassidy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.